Okay, hi Dana.
Hello, Kip.
If you're still listening and watching out there, hi.
Hello, lone listeners.
If you still care what's happening in our world,
Yes.
I would like to start with the story before we start our review.
Okay.
Many years ago, when I was a freshman at Georgia Perimeter College, I was failing all my classes except one, music. That was the only one I was passing. I lied to my language arts teacher, or whatever the fuck it was called then. It was a time of drugs, okay? A lot of late
College years, you know.
college years. And I told her that, hey, can I turn in my report later? Because my sister died in a car crash last week. I used the dead grandma excuse, except in the form of my sister. And she was very sympathetic, and she gave me an extension.
Wow.
Well, joke's on me. Peter cried wolf, whatever that story is.
The boy that cried wolf?
Boy that cried wolf. Because 2 weeks ago, my sister died for real. And it's been, and I could blame that we haven't brought you content in the name of my sister, but we've been MIA even before that. So
Because earlier this year, your grandma died.
Yeah. During festival time, and I couldn't do the festival because...
And then we couldn't do Buried Alive because Carmen passed.
Because Carmen passed.
Yeah.
And
I
so,
really think your family doesn't want us to do any festivals.
I don't know,
I mean,
man.
seriously.
And I was just telling Wes downstairs that last 2 days ago, I was making a fire in my mother's yard.
Like a fire pit?
A fire pit. A tree fell, and it fell like 3 feet away from where I was sitting.
Don't you go... You don't...
That house
you
is
wear
cursed.
a helmet. You wear a helmet, and don't you go back to that house.
I'm just saying that house is cursed. I don't believe in bad juju.
Apparently you do.
Neither does Raphael, but when he first came to my mom's house, he said, this place has a dark, sad energy.
Wow. Yeah, we all spent time there helping to clean and things like that. Our friend Rachel stayed too to help. I don't know who else came, but
I knew, you know what?
There is a darkness to the house.
And yeah, so I remember went on a Savannah trip, our little Savannah trip. We bought a Palo
like
stick
2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, I bought a Palo. Is that what it's called? Palo stick? Palo stick for like, you know, it's like a sage on steroids for your house.
Yeah.
So I bought some for my sister, and she said it didn't work.
Oh, she did try it.
Yes.
Carmen did try it.
It's still bad energy in the house. And so...
You've got to burn the house down.
That was my cousin suggested. He lives in Austin. He would come down, burn the house, leave without a trace, and we collect the money. I don't believe in bad juju, but that house, it has a bad energy, bad presence. And
depressing energy there.
For anyone who has friends out there, you know that your friends will be there for you because you know your friends, but it's very different seeing it in action when Dana, as much as I shit on her, I love her very dearly, and she was really there for me in that hard week. And I do apologize that I don't want to bring your like familiarity to this. Like
That's
I feel like I could have been there for you more when your brother passed.
Yeah. Okay.
This all happened while we've been recording this podcast we were trying to decide, has it been 3 or 4 years? We couldn't fucking figure it out.
I saw a memory on Facebook of when we posted one of our first episodes. Not the first one, but one of the first couple.
Yeah.
And it said 4 years ago. And I was like, I thought
no,
we just celebrated 3. I don't know
3.
what year we're on anymore. I don't know. But here we are. Now we both have siblings that have passed.
That's not a nice... hey, we got something common thing that I would like.
Yeah.
But
it is the horrors of life.
And
we're the horror hussies, and we talk about it, and shit happens, and we try to have a giggle and a laugh and a hug and several drinks.
Yes.
And keep going.
This has been my go-to. I'm not a Disney person. I'm a horror person. I don't go to Disney World to escape whatever fucking trauma y'all are dealing with. Going to Disney World people. If you're one of those, I'm sorry. It's weird to me.
It doesn't work for her.
But this is how we heal.
It doesn't work for me either.
Talking about horror, loving what we love. And that's what we're going to do today. It is actually Christmas, and Dana has decorated.
Well, it's not Christmas yet.
Not yet. Okay.
It's right after Thanksgiving.
It's the month of the season of the Christmas time and the songs.
Yeah.
Okay. Dana, can you point to what you have here?
Yes, we have some new decorations. We have shifted it back to my house now.
Yeah, we take turns.
So you don't see the lovely, what is it, the library behind us?
Yeah.
Like before. What do we call it? Masterpiece Theater.
Theater.
This is just...
With the chairs.
Old Halloween decorations now. Wes put together these great skeletons where he made them all fleshy and gross, and one has a Santa hat on. I tried to frill it up a little bit, just for the season. My grandma's mink is here, as always.
Fred,
yes. I have a little snowman. And we have I forgot what the hell this thing is called.
Those things in the medieval times.
Yeah, it's like with the plague doctor. The plague doctor.
They gather up the bodies and whatnot and have the wonderful flowers that
in the
drown
cone
out the smell of death in their cone.
Yes, because everyone was dying.
Instead of using fucking soap, which was solve a lot of problems.
They didn't know about aseptic technique back then, unfortunately.
Yeah. So we're back here in Dana's abode.
I'm like emote.
And
emotion.
it is we're gonna start this holiday month with her pick. What you got?
All right, so I went through 3 movies trying to figure out. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know you were pissed at me.
No, I wasn't pissed.
Not pissed, whatever. But you were annoyed.
I felt bad for yourself, like having to put yourself through wasted hours.
I know. I was like, I don't have a lot of free time, but I looked through it. This is the third one I landed on, because the first one was, I did a little reel about it. It was called Christmas Carnage or Carnage Christmas. Could not get through it. Wes couldn't get through it. He was done after 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
I really wanted to do that one because it had a trans true crime podcaster who goes back home for Christmas and deals with this old Christmas curse of a murder back then or something. But it was just... I really wanted to like it. I couldn't. It was too much. It was all over the place. There were too many side quests. There was just... Anyway. Second one I was looking at... I don't even remember the name of it, but it was from Spain. And it was entertaining, but it wasn't Christmas enough for me. It wasn't. It was about the Antichrist or something. Like the Antichrist was supposed to be born on Christmas.
Okay.
But there was nothing Christmas in it. For 2 seconds. So I was like, no, not that either. So then I remembered... some little suggested movie on Amazon.
Okay.
When Wes and I were watching something one night and I was high and I was just like, that looks ridiculous. And it's called The Gingerdead Man.
The Gingerdead Man.
Starring Gary Busey. Came out in 2005.
In 2000. Okay. I don't know.
Thank you for that confirmation.
I don't know what I'm doing with that. Okay.
Also not very Christmassy at all. I was also disappointed. I was like, I can't spend any more time on another one.
You have to lock in.
I had to lock in. You're just just pick one, Dana. Just pick one. I don't have time for this shit. Nobody has time for this shit. Anyway, so I picked that one because it looked ridiculous and very fun and very campy. So anyway, like I said, it was made in 2005. Rotten Tomatoes gave it nothing because it was so obscure. The audience gave it a 28%. IMDb gave it a 3.4 out of 10. I could not find a Google review. Could you?
A Google review as far as what?
Like a rating.
A rating on the critic rating?
Yeah, like a whatever out of 5 or 10 or whatever.
I saw in general 3 out of 10, something like that.
It was low.
Yeah.
All right, so a little bit of the background. The director is Charles Band, previously the producer for Puppet Master and Trancers. He has a whole slew of bad, maybe you could call them cult classics with Full Moon Features Company. He's also still working this year 2025, because he put out Puppet Master Axis Trilogy, which there's 3, I guess. Mm-hmm. I could not find anything on the box office or the budget, but I did find that the script originally was going to cost $3 million, but then Full Moon Productions bought it and slashed the cost. So whatever less than $3 million is. Did you find anything on that?
Yeah, they had a lot of grand plans for this script as far as having music numbers and more ridiculous scenarios with their puppetry and all that kind of stuff. And because of budget costs, they just narrowed it down to this very simplistic storyline. And it's been reported that the director offered Gary Busey $25,000 for the role, but he didn't expect him to take it. So I don't know.
He did.
He did. So I don't know if he followed through with that transaction of $25,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've heard.
Yeah. So that was just like Gary Busey's portion of money. But so originally, like a fun fact, this is from Wikipedia, the Gingerdead Man began as a wild idea, but it was rejected by Mad TV. A killer gingerbread cookie rampaging through a family Christmas. Years later, when writer William Butler mentioned it to producer Charles Band, who was the director, Band immediately said, "Great, you're filming it in a month." The film's early teaser promised a 2001 release, but the original script was too expensive, around $3 million, like we were saying. And Full Moon bought it, slashed the budget, and had Dominic Muir rewrite almost everything, keeping only a few gags, including the killer cookie stealing a car. The fully CGI Pillsbury-style monster Butler envisioned became a low-budget mix of puppets and a full body suit. I never really saw a full body suit in it, but I don't know, maybe I wasn't looking that hard. And with that chaotic energy, the Gingerdead Man was born.
And to add to that, as far as the director, he was the founder of, like you were saying, of what's it called, Full Moon Productions, which was previously Empire Pictures, which is responsible for Ghoulies series and The Reanimator.
Oh, I didn't know The Reanimator. Okay.
And so he basically pioneered the home-to-video revolution. Like, I can understand cutting the what's it called, red tape or blue tape, whatever.
Home to video?
Like, yes.
Oh, like it never went to film? Like
never went
theaters.
To film. Like, he started that.
Straight to TV.
Straight to video.
Yeah.
So, of course, didn't like the process of what it takes to get a film to screen. Went straight to, as a bystander of that, that's coming straight to video format, which made the porn industry thrive in the 80s because of that. So that was kind of a nod to that. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Puppet Master?
I might have seen it. Like, I watched a lot of shit like on a Saturday afternoon with my brother back when we were little. I know I've seen pieces of it, but like, not the full thing. I don't remember really anything about it.
This is the film that kind of revived their production studio, Full Moon.
Okay.
Yeah, this movie, Gingerdead Man,
that's a tongue twister.
Revitalized their franchise as far as production company, along with Evil Bong, which became a crossover for this film.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So many things.
All
right. So the summary is, or the plot, in Waco, Texas, killer Millard Findelmeyer, what a name, wipes out the Lee family while robbing a diner, leaving only Sarah and her mother, Betty. And Sarah's testimony gets him executed. He gets busted. So struggling to save their bakery, Sarah and Betty clash with the sleazy businessman Jimmy Dean and his scheming daughter Lorna. These names, Jimmy Dean and Lorna Dean. I was like Lorna's shortbread cookies.
Why horror films, when they do low budget, they go to redneck accents because it's low class, so low budget.
I just
that's
thought
what they go
was
to.
The names, I don't even know.
Jimmy Dean
and Lorna.
Yeah.
When a mysterious spice delivery arrives, which is by Millard's witchy mom, Sarah and coworker Brick make a giant gingerbread man. Unaware, employee Brick's blood spills into like the whole mix and completes the curse. And then Lorna, she ends up sneaking the country guy's daughter, who's, what did they say? Like she had like some award, like prettiest
Miss
girl.
Waco or something like that.
Like some prettiest face, most beautiful something.
Most beautiful place of Waco, Texas.
I was like, is she? Okay, anyway.
She was not bad looking.
She wasn't ugly.
She had that 2000 beauty. The early 2000s, whatever appeal.
She was wearing like the low-rise jeans. Well, they all were.
We all did. I did.
I didn't. I'm too short to wear that. Okay. But anyway, Lorna sneaks into the bakery and to sabotage the shop while her daddy's not there. And she accidentally electrifies the oven, bringing the Gingerdead Man to life. The murderous cookie wreaks havoc. The mother, Betty, she loses a finger. Jimmy Dean, her dad, is run down with his own car. And Lorna dies via knife booby trap. Brick returns only to be possessed by the killer cookie, forcing Sarah, and Amos, who was like Lorna's not boyfriend, friends with benefits guy, and Julia, this little Spanish chick that was in the movie, into a final fight that ends with Brick and the Gingerdead Man roasted in the oven. But the nightmare isn't open. At a bake sale, mysterious gingerbread cookies appear. One box is mailed to Los Angeles, setting the stage for the next batch of terror.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You ready to get into it?
I have a couple of fun facts still.
Okay.
I did watch the sequel. Oh, I watched part of the sequel, like half of it. Gingerdead Man 2, Passion of the Crust. I just want to say one thing. The production was way better, although it's still like super ridiculous, like in nature, but the production was way better than this one. So the Gingerdead Man was roasted by critics. Bloody Good Horror called it one of the shortest yet hardest to watch films they'd ever seen, blasting its weak humor and sloppy writing. Horror Society slammed it even harder, saying it lacks a plot, makes no sense, and features atrocious acting. But bad reviews didn't stop it. Like many full moon oddities, the film exploded into a full-blown cult franchise. Sequels, crossovers, comics, merch, and even a spotlight in 13 Nights of Elvira, which is where I saw it on Amazon.
Yeah, same here.
The carnage continued with Gingerdead Man 2, Passion of the Crust, which came out in 2008, introducing the Tiny Terrors. They're absurd, evil, tiny characters like a dildo or a garden gnome in a movie within a movie. And then came Gingerdead Man 3, Saturday Night Cleaver, which came out in 2011, where the killer cookie time travels to wreak havoc at a roller disco. I don't know. And then 2013, he faced off against another full moon icon in Gingerdead Man versus the Evil Bong. T's fifth film, Rebaked, never happened. Its remains were reworked into the Ginger Weed Man from 2021, simultaneously the 9th Evil Bong movie and the 5th entry in the Gingerdead saga. Also this year, this year of 2025, Gingerdead Man Murderthon was released, which is apparently like a Cliff Notes version of all the previous ones, rampaging through the whole GDM franchise, Gingerdead Man franchise. So yeah, like they went on a long time with this thing, like through and jumped different movies within movies and stuff. So it's interesting.
All right, so the music is done by Roger Ballinger, and interesting enough, the director had a brother who did music production, but he didn't use him for this film. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if he's like, I don't want to be involved in this. Mm-hmm. Whatever, you do your own thing. So Roland Ballinger, not to be confused with deceased Oklahoma senator, or not to be confused with maybe an accomplished orchestra horn player, which was there's little. He's like a mystery. The person who did the music score for this. So of course, Roger Ballinger, he was the composer for the Gingerdead Man and multiple sequels, as you mentioned, for this film, which I thought he did a good job. Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh, I was going to talk about the two main actors.
Okay.
Our main character is played, the character name is Sarah. She's played by Robin Sidney. She's been in numerous related sequels and series and the movies with director Charles Band. Some titles are the 2012 Night of the Living Dead 3D reanimation and Killjoy's Psycho Circus in 2016. She was even in 2 episodes of The Andy Dick Show in the early 2000s.
Cool.
And she met director Charles Band on his set, and they were married 18 years later. I guess better late than never. It's a long dating period. And then we have, of course, famous Gary Busey. He plays the murderer Millard Fendelmeyer. And we all know Gary and his unpredictable behavior. And probably the most recent video was the interview where he insists, let's talk about buttered sausages.
Oh, I don't
remember that one.
Whatever. I didn't get to that. I watched his reality series where he's tricked in many scenarios, and actually watched another Gary Busey low budget horror. I think it's like The Predator or something. He plays a mayor, and there is a loose.
He was in Predator too.
Well, no, like a loose Bengal tiger in a small town, and him and a small boy like try to like get it.
Is this after Tiger King came out?
No, I don't know, but he obviously like what's our guy who like makes Nicolas Cage? He doesn't seem to turn down anything and does everything.
Yeah,
he's no matter the size of the film.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know Gary Busey. He's been around in television or movies since the late 60s. He's notably like the 80s, like Point Blank.
His son's not a bad actor too. I've watched him throughout the 90s and early 2000s. I forget his name, but I've seen him in plenty of films in my youth. Him? Yeah, but not as deranged. Okay. Looks like he can see. Does he have the teeth? You and teeth, Dana. Like, I don't understand.
I thought you would appreciate that.
No, you're obsessed with teeth, and I don't know what your problem is.
He's just got big teeth. He's got big chompers. I thought it would be inherited.
Dana has sent me pictures of teeth that are very normal looking. I'm like, I don't know what your deal is.
I don't see you normal teeth.
Yes, you do. You sent me like this ad of this.
Tower teeth.
You sent me like an ad of a bitch in Target. She was like this. And you're like, look at her teeth. I'm like, she has a normal, beautiful smile. She's obsessed with teeth, and I don't understand.
I think her mouth was really big. I think that's
it was
what
normal.
Was.
It was a beautiful mouth.
Anyway,
and she's obsessed. But yeah, his son's an actor that I've seen in films, and he's not as unhinged as his father. Oh, his father looked like he has his father acts like he's blind and he has two fake eyes. That's what it looks like to me. He's just looking all crazy.
His one eye's like smaller
like he's not looking at you. He's looking off like he's looking that way and that way.
And that way.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what's going on with him, but yeah.
Yeah, he was in all those movies like Point Blank, Predator 2, Lethal Weapon, Sharknado 4. Like he just makes all these random appearances.
We gotta do the Sharknado series. I think that qualifies as a horror.
The horror
looks fun.
Horrible movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also had a TV series in 2020, Gary Busey.
Yeah, I watched that.
Judge. I still haven't watched that.
Not the Pet Judge, but the reality series.
Okay. I want to watch the Pet Judge. I think when we were on Reed and Jason's podcast, I think they're the ones that told us about that one. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I still haven't watched it, but I saved the tab. It's still open on my computer. Mm-hmm. Anyway, like you said, they offered Gary Busey $25,000. They were surprised when he took it. But then he was not happy with it because he thought he was going to be in the whole thing versus just his voice.
Oh, he wasn't happy with it?
I think it was just, he was reportedly furious.
About
That's what
the
I found.
Script or what?
When he learned he wasn't meant to appear on screen for the whole movie.
Right. I mean, yeah, he dies soon, but his lines were delivered in one day, by the way, of all the stuff that he had to say living through the gingerbread. And of course, many of it was ad-libbed. Yeah. So
it was like he was put in post-production. It was called automated dialogue replacement.
Yeah.
So he just thought his face was I don't know how.
What I saw was a complaint of many people who reviewed the movie. Like they were expecting if you're going to get a name like Gary Busey that you would have him appear in most of the film.
Just did the voiceover.
But the movie's called Gingerbread Man, so you're probably going to get a Gingerbread Man for the majority of the movie.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So there's a couple things that I thought were interesting about the plot. So Dana, I want you to say, could you read this line, please?
Put your gun down, please.
Gary ad-libs, I smell something in the air. Something feminine. I feel like he made up that line because the beginning starts with him like doing like a fucking kill scene in a diner.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, famous LA parts. This film was filmed at Pink Hotel, Cadillac Jack's Diner, and El Gallo. But how do I say that? Gallo? I don't know how to speak Spanish. Gallo Bakery. So these are all the film locations in LA that he did.
Okay.
But the way he said that is like, I smell something feminine. So he was just like emasculating who, spoiler alert, the main woman who owns the bakery and who is the main character in all this film. Her brother got killed in front of her at a diner. So, yeah. The beginning watching it, like the credits took forever for me. Like, I don't know why. I was like, oh God. And the music was sounding like, it reminded me of like a Goosebumps episode or something like that.
I never watched those. They were after my time.
I've seen them to my friends who had cable. Thank you.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I didn't have all that channels and shit. I saw them. I went to people's houses, but it had that. It reminded me of like the remake of Night of the Living Dead. The music was just so cheesy. But then as the movie progressed, I appreciated it. I actually thought it was fitting, the score. So,
I
don't
thought
know.
there were some funny things in there because I took some like little. I have to find them now, but I took some like funny screenshots of like.
I meant to send you some because I wanted you to show
like the caption.
No, I wanted you to send pictures of like what Gary Busey looks like right now. Like,
oh really?
You can Google that. Okay, show me the pictures that you got.
All right, this was one of the. Look at this. Read this caption.
Mockingly dramatic music.
Mockingly. How is it mockingly?
You know she's what mockingly means?
I know, but like the music didn't sound like that. All right.
Okay. Suspenseful, brassy music.
What is that?
Was there horns?
I don't remember.
So that's what it means, right?
Sorry, read this one.
Okay. Satirically dramatic orchestral music.
How is it satiric?
You know what a satire is?
Yes, but it didn't sound like that. It's like I want to know who had that job to make the captions because they get paid.
Well, supposedly on TikTok, you see all these ads like you can make money laying on the couch right now.
I would do that.
You could subtitle Netflix shows.
I would listen real hard
and name it. And name all the movements.
They got
and all
some
the
words
things.
Wrong in the and Wes noticed it too.
I didn't
the dialogue,
I didn't watch it with the
some
subtitles. So you're saying the subtitles did not match the music of the description?
Maybe not this one, but when we were watching the sequel, we watched maybe a third of the way through, and they got one word was supposed to be what was it? It was something, but they called it the caption said infertile, but it was infernal. So they
infernal.
It was like a devil scene or something, and the guy was saying something, doing a chant, something infernal, something, and the caption said infertile.
Infertile. All right, it's a mistype.
So I was like, wow, that's
mistypes.
But that wasn't the first one. There was another one that and we were both like, that was wrong too. I don't know why you're
watching it with the subtitles to begin with.
Because I can't hear.
I don't know what's wrong with you. I
have ADHD. Yes, I'm retarded. So I have to read it as that's your 40s. I have to read it as I'm listening and watching at the same time. It distracts
me when I have to do the subtitles with the movie. It takes away from me watching the film.
I can't focus if I can't read what's happening. It's like when I go to work every day.
You're focusing on the words instead of the scene.
I'm doing both, but it's I tell my boss at work when she gives me she's like, okay, this is going on in the lab today, something, we're getting this emergency sample and something, and we need to do this. And I was like, wait, I have to write all this down. If I don't write it down, it's out of my head. So it's I have to read it.
That's normal, but I'm watching a movie. But I have
to do it too when I'm consuming content on a movie too. I also have to.
So you're
even when I watch Frankenstein, I was still
with the subtitles instead of what's happening in the scene.
The caption, yes.
Or whatever.
Well, both. I look back and forth. I look up and down.
Back and forth, but you miss the movie because you're busy on the subtitles. And sometimes the subtitles, they say the words that the character is going to say before they say it.
I know.
Which loses dramatic effect because you know what they're going to say.
I'm already laughing before it happens.
Yeah, but in the movie where I was okay, there's going to be a dramatic line here.
Yeah.
Oh, I already read what he's going to say, and now he's going to say it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it loses it.
Sometimes
it
I like
loses
that.
Stuff.
Because I start laughing, I start snorting before it actually happens.
Not all movies are laughing, snorting. Some is I want to hear what he said.
Before Dana starts snorting, right?
Yeah. Especially for drama, I need to know when he said it, when he's going to deliver it. Or if I was watching Meryl Streep and they said they're going to take her children, and she said, and they had to make her choose. I don't want the subtitles to say, what was it?
I don't know
which one? And
I don't know
before she said, anyway, it's a big fucking movie, She has to sacrifice both her children in the Holocaust camp. Whatever. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what happens before she says it. That's crazy. That's crazy. But whatever floats your boat. It's such a huge distraction to me.
I don't know
with those subtitles. But I didn't. But yeah, that happens even when you read books. There's misprints in books. I've noticed some books they misspell things even after a vigorous editing check.
That's unfortunate.
That's funny.
What are they getting paid for?
I got
so
paid
unprofessional.
So I thought the love interest choice in the film was interesting.
Amos.
Apparently, he's a big model.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't look him up. I just looked up
high-end brands like DKNY. Always he's a huge model.
Back in the day.
I guess in the early 2000s. Yeah. I mean,
whatever happened to him? Did you look up what's he doing now?
I don't know if he's still modeling. Men look better when they age, so maybe he's still modeling.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah. So, I did like the bitch named Lorna, the daughter of Jimmy Jean. She has a funny line. She says, because, the main character, she's trying to be bought up by Jimmy Dean. She's just a small-time bakery.
Yeah.
And she said, $50,000 goes a long way at Walmart, baby. It's like... And I'm so poor. I'm like, shit. I buy $50,000 for this shit at Walmart. That sounds good. That sounds good. Do you ever remember watching Simple Life with Paris Hilton?
A little bit. I didn't watch a lot of it.
Okay, so I watched the Nicole Richie and her shit. Like they're just living simple lives, right? She lived.
Remember our friend who drove the bus or whatever that Paris Hilton went there.
Yeah. What did he say about it?
He was saying, this is so random. We have a friend of a friend who used to, I guess he was like a production assistant. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
PA. Sorry, I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I don't know movie lingo or film lingo.
I feel like he had a higher title than PA.
Maybe. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was driving like a bus or something that had Paris Hilton in it when she was like banging the what was he? It was like Persian?
I don't know.
Arabian? I don't know.
Someone on the cast?
No, he was like her boyfriend at the time while they were filming or something. Do you remember that? He was talking about that.
They're banging in the car?
Yeah, while he had to drive it or whatever.
Whatever. I'll
like
do the same thing.
Shaking the bus.
It was like, remember Angelina Jolie? She rose up with her fucking husband, Billy Bob Thornton. She's like, we just fucked in the limo. And they're like, they're doing it.
She was just like...
She's like clawing him and all kinds.
Yeah.
And that poor limo driver had to drive to the Oscars with these two bumfucks in the back, like fucking like we just did, I don't know. Like I did. Woo! I did. I guess what becomes considered exhibitionist stuff, maybe. But I never got caught. Maybe I wanted to get caught.
You did.
But I guess subconsciously, I was like, I could never dream of doing it now.
Did you do it while you were hiking before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best. Like and it was on a very normal trail. Like Stone Mountain, the walk up. If you're from Atlanta, you know that it's a very high traffic area. And I got eaten out on that rock up there. And anyone could have saw us. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Yeah.
Hope you didn't get any gravel in your cooch or something, or some pine straw.
It's a well traveled rock. Like now, Sex on the Beach. Of course, you have the experience. You told me that doesn't make sense. There's a drink named after.
Did?
Well, no, not you, but like
I'm not.
If people are doing that, like logistically, that's a lot of sand.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it in Mexico a couple months ago. They were in the water. They weren't on the dry sand.
That's even worse. Maybe.
Ooh, that sounds like
I know it was in the movie.
Gynecological problem waiting to happen.
What was the movie? Not Striptease. What that chick from Saved by the Bell. What's that movie called?
I just saw her on TV the other day.
What's that movie called?
Her
banger. Showgirls.
Jesus.
She's like fucking in a hot tub or in the pool, like this. But in reality, there's too many air pockets. There's too many chemical water like going up there.
It's like rubber when it's in water. I do remember that.
Movies are movies for a reason. This is not practical to have that keep shoved up your cooch with a dick with all the elements.
No.
So no.
Not. I mean, you can try it, but it's just not gonna.
Sure.
I'm sure it's not gonna be just as enjoyable as on dry land. I don't know.
Another interesting character, the butcher baker, who ends up embodying the dead
Brick,
the Gary Busey. His name is Jonathan Chase. His name is Brick in the show. Interesting enough, he's made a career on multiple black sitcoms.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I did see something. I don't remember what I saw.
He's a flourishing career on flourishing career on UPN, which is for older people, for younger people. That is a network back then that featured black sitcoms. Mm-hmm. Some dog.
Sorry, our dog's barking.
Yeah, and I was like, that's interesting. Okay. Like shows like Love Thy Neighbor. Like
there was one I recognized too, and I can't remember what it was, but I was like, I'm not gonna go into all the characters.
If I had to guess, he was like the kooky white guy who's like white.
He kind of reminded me of like Ash from Evil Dead. Like he had that big jaw feature, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. It's gonna bother me if I don't look him up. What is his name? Ginger.
His name is what the actor I'm talking about?
Yeah, Gingerdead.
It's Jonathan Chase is the actor's name.
Jonathan Chase.
Yeah.
I don't think I typed that right.
Jonathan Chase. He played the Butcher Baker. His character's name was Brick.
It was like, what did you just type? I don't want to rate IMDb. Go away. Hold on. Jonathan Chase.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, he's not a bad looking guy. He
he's
was in. Where is it? He was in NCIS, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh yeah,
Bird Box.
He's been acting steadily.
All right, How to Train Your Husband, Raven's Home, Shameless.
Raven's Home.
I know.
That's a Raven?
No, I thought so too. He was in one episode of Modern Family. 2 Broke Girls, one episode.
You're not naming the black
Bones.
shows.
I know. I'm looking. I'm scrolling.
I told you, like he was in
looking.
Love Thy Neighbor, some other show on UPN.
Where? Good Lord. He's been in a lot of shit. Monk, Backwoods. Another gay movie.
He's in at least like 3 black sitcoms.
Showing up.
It's not important. I don't know what to tell
I want
you.
to know because I recognized it. And I was like, well, damn.
Well,
I'm glad he went on to do some things.
For yourself. Jonathan Chase, he has a UPN career. That network, I imagine, is no longer.
Quantum Leap.
That was a good show. Remember the episode where he goes back and he looks in the mirror and he's retarded?
No, this is the 2023 one.
Oh.
I know what you're talking
Quantum
about.
Leap is from 20... They remade the show?
They rebooted it, yeah, or something.
I'm sorry.
They did.
Challenged. What? I don't know, folks.
Yeah, I don't know
whatever.
What to say. They was... All right, whatever.
Okay. So, yeah. So, of course, they have all the elements. They even have like a sassy Latina coworker who's turned on when the Butcher Baker saves the day, almost.
Brick, yeah.
And
I was like, yeah, because I thought he was after Sarah at first, right? He's like, let's come to this little wrestling match thing or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And she was like, no,
that would turn you on.
Like,
I'm going to a jiu-jitsu match. You want to come watch? You want to come watch me?
Yes, I do.
He's like, yeah, I'll come.
Yes, I do. I want to watch people beat each other
wrestle.
up.
Yeah. So
like
whatever, some Wrestlepalooza or whatever you call it.
Yeah,
a twist on Lollapalooza or whatever.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah. It's weird because it doesn't make any sense with the cookie and the storyline.
No, but there's nothing Christmas about it.
A gingerbread cookie is Christmas,
right?
So that's Christmas.
It wasn't even in the fall. They were in T-shirts outside. I mean, yes, I don't know where it was.
Were they talking about like the holidays? LA? They were in LA.
Okay.
But it takes place in Waco, Texas, which is equally doesn't have Christmassy weather. But I don't know if they're talking about like, the holidays are coming up. I don't even know if they did all that.
They didn't. I don't think they did.
But the gingerbread cookie is a holiday treat.
Yes.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But
it's not a very good one either.
I thought it was funny when the monster was being created, you heard like this chanting like like
some satanic
for some reason, like just throwing some satanic whatever where the cookie forms into a gingerbread.
Yeah.
So all right.
Yeah, like Brick is he like cuts his hand on something stupid, and he's like, "Ow!" and he's like dripping blood right into the big vat, and Sarah's just like, "Oh no!" They don't care to use any biohazard safety and throw out that batch.
I saw that in a review. Like, how can no one tell that that
was a lot of blood?
They literally, when he started bleeding, they immediately went to the baked goods,
right?
Like to check the wounds.
No big deal. Whew.
Drops of blood. Fine. Blink, blink. I didn't see that.
It was like dripping blood.
You saw that. You literally went to go check the wound over the mixer. Oh, I thought it was funny when like. The little Debbie Gingerfoot was like on the break, you know.
What got me was like when he pulled the trigger of the gun.
Yes,
because you could see like an actual big finger pulling the trigger because you can't. Yeah. It was like a little puppet. It was like in real life he was like this big, right?
Yeah,
he was like this big,
and he has a And
he was trying to pull...
There's the hand right there. Yeah, like
I know. I was asking Wes too. I was like, because it was like one of those old fashioned, like not old fashioned, but like one of those revolver, I guess.
Sure.
And because like they kept shooting. I don't remember at what point if the Gingerdead Man was shooting or if I don't remember. Somebody was shooting the gun a bunch of times. I was like, there's only 5 bullets in there, and they shot like 20 times. But that was in one of the like the little goof things, in IMDb. like the little, what do you call it?
He's holding a 9mm or something like that, and he's like,
I don't know what it's called.
The little gingerbread man. He doesn't even have a thumb. It's just a paw. So of course it's just a paw. So it wouldn't be able to shoot a gun anyway.
Yeah.
This is an argument I get with my sister a lot because she always sends me scenarios that bunnies are doing multiple things. Like they don't have thumbs. They're not doing anything. They
don't have opposable thumbs. Yeah.
They don't even make noise. It's the scariest thing. My sister had a bunny for years.
Yeah. Me too.
That's terrifying. They don't blink. They don't make a noise.
They don't blink, really.
Animals, they
just their little
you
nose
can gauge
like
what's going on. They bark. They jump. The bunnies are just
see some
psychotic.
Expression. Yeah.
They like sleep. Don't they sleep with their eyes open as well?
No, they close their eyes.
Well,
they at least
not
close
ours.
their eyes.
No, I don't know. It's
they
weird.
do. I've had rabbits.
There was a kid in 8th grade who slept with his eyes open in class.
What?
It was the freakiest thing.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
I don't know. He just knew how to sleep with his eyes open, so he never got caught sleeping in class because he could sleep with his eyes open.
Okay.
It's fucking weird.
Do you know where he is now?
I don't know, but he had that like famous like bowl. Like what was the haircut was popular? It's the bowl cut. Mm-hmm. You know the part right there.
Yeah.
And just the bowl cut. That's what he had. Some white kid.
Like a serial killer.
Maybe he's sleeping with his eyes closed now and has a normal life.
He does it at work now, I'm sure.
Okay.
You know, he's just at his desk, just sitting there, just staring. But he's
I do wonder. You ever wonder about some people from school? Like, where are they now?
Some people I do see on Facebook.
I think.
And I'm just like, you're exactly where I thought you were going to be. No surprises.
Facebook's a lie.
No surprises. Like, you were a fuck up back then, and you're still a fuck up.
There was a girl who won a settlement in 9th grade. She rode a car to school every day with a group of kids.
Our high school?
Our high school. Like, you know when you like get a friends and you drive to school every day. So she was
carpool.
Mm-hmm. Like when you carpool. If you're a cool kid, you carpool. You didn't take the bus.
Yeah.
I carpooled.
Yeah.
I listened
to 1 year. Yeah.
Fucking heavy metal and smoke cigarettes, Marlboro Reds on the way to school.
Me too. So, I got to go in a classic car. My neighbor across the street, Sandy, had this badass cherry red.
I didn't ride the bus. That was cool. I got to ride to school.
It made that sound like that sound, you know, and it was a cool ass car.
I drove a 1980 Corolla with an AM radio.
Yeah.
No FM my senior year. But anyway, so on the way to school, she gets into a horrible car accident. All of her friends win a huge settlement that paid out when they were 18. So when she was 18, she was like, let's get an apartment. She gets all this money, right? Mm-hmm. Flash forward,
how much did she get?
I don't remember, but she gets
when you're 18, rent an apartment buy an apartment.
When you're 18, any money over 1,000 is like, that's fuck true. Yeah. So I don't know what she did.
Rich.
Flash forward years later, I see her on Facebook celebrating my 40th. Next day, I died.
She died?
Yes.
Wait, somebody posted for her that she died?
Yeah, I don't know what she did on her 40th, but she partied too hard.
Oh my God.
So I know what happened to her, but it's like that checks out. All that checks out.
Wow. Why did we start talking about that?
I don't know. I don't remember. All right, so let me close up. I'm almost done here. So any other stuff? The way we know it's the killer, because when he gets taken over by the baker butcher's body,
he gets
possessed, you know, Chucky style, you know. And he says, I always do like my mama told me, because that's what he opened up in the first scene, right? Like he's killing people in the diner, and he says, I always do what my mama told me. So it's like, oh, that's not our good little worker. That right. He's the killer inside of him with the fucking contacts.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. He has contacts to signify that he's a
He looks
gingerbread
like
guy.
He's got like the furrowed brow. He's got the makeup on, so he looks possessed. He looks like how Ash looks in Evil Dead when he's like possessed. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
That's what he looked like.
They throw in all the shit that doesn't even make sense, and that's fine.
It did.
I like how the end What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go first.
Are you gonna talk about what they found in the refrigerator?
You go ahead. Okay. No, I wasn't. Go ahead.
Our little Spanish girl, I already forgot her name. She gets taken away, but she gets fucked with by the Gingerdead Man, and they find her in the freezer.
You know what?
A walk-in freezer or the walk-in oven?
Maybe this will explain my question I have. Go ahead.
they find her in They find her in there. She's laying on her back. She's covered in whipped cream, and she's got these big whipped cream boobies with cherries on titties. Top. It reminded me of like some album that my dad had, some record album from the 70s, and I can't remember who it is, but I can see her face. She's got the big bouffant. Is that what it was? Sure. And like she's got
the Gwen Stefani shit. I did that too. I did the little bump.
I don't know. But she's got, I think she has whipped cream on her boobies. That's what it reminded me of. Yeah, I was
like, who did that? The gingerbread man, like, dressed her up in whipped cream and put, like, cherries on her titties? Like,
yeah, he did it, yeah.
This little, the gingerbread man is the size of this can, by the way.
He's maybe a little longer. Maybe just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But that's what he did. Somehow he covered her in
whipped
cream.
So she was in a fridge.
I guess. Why would they put the whipped cream in the oven? Because there was a walk-in oven.
There's a walk-in oven, and
they found her mom in there at one point after he cut her finger off.
Yeah.
Whatever. It was ridiculous.
I like how apparently
he's just coming back to get revenge because Sarah, the main character, got him convicted and put in the electric chair, which I remember I read like Texas doesn't even do that. It's actually lethal injection, so that was like a goof or whatever.
Chair sounds better.
Yeah. It sounds
who's
more.
Who's gonna fact check that?
I don't know. Somebody did on IMDb.
Yeah,
but yeah, it was ridiculous.
I like how the end, like, so the girl, her mother was a drunk. And in the end, even that's nice now. The mama stopped drinking. Right. She looks better sober. Now.
They don't have any competition across the street anymore.
They're successful bakery.
Yeah. Betty's Bakery.
I don't even remember what the name of the bakery is called. I just remember seeing
like the banner on the front of it.
It was a shitty banner.
It was shitty. I thought it said Belly's Bakery until I was like looking at the names and I was like, Betty's her mom. It makes sense it's Betty's Bakery, but it looks like Belly. That was just... It was shitty all around.
But the end was set up to show a sequel because some nurses bring some cookies that was made at their hospital. Why they were
nurses? I don't know. They had a bake sale outside of the bakery, a little table set up, and these nurses brought this box.
Nurses are part of the community.
But why are they baking? They don't have time to bake.
No, this is what I think. The children's ward at the hospital. They probably made cookies or something. And say, we got cookies that the little cancer kids made, and we're here to bring them to you.
But they got possessed?
Well, it ends
where does his spirit go?
Cookies. Aren't they cute? Couldn't you just die? Wah, wah, wah. So, like, the cookie, they show a tray of gingerbread cookies.
Right.
Which, that's just how it ends. But obviously, I didn't watch. We'll see how that progresses in the next sequel.
It doesn't really, I mean, I only watched like a third of it, but it's just like some Jennifer Coolidge looking character brings these cookies on, who's like, oh, it's my sister made these or something, and it's supposedly from the first one. And she's on a movie set that's like they're filming some horror movie. That's where like the tiny terrors come in, which is ridiculous. We gotta watch it together and do like a commentary because it's ridiculous.
Oh, so
the second one
you liked?
I only watched like a third of it, but like but it's ridiculous. So, like, this Jennifer Coolidge type character, like Bimbo, who's like a former porn star or something, she brings it to, like, the craft table or whatever it's called, craft services table. And that's where it is, and that's where it starts. And then I had to, like, go to work or whatever I was doing that day. And so, like, I had to, like, quit watching.
Well, it was a way better production. Higher budget.
Yes, the production was a lot better. Like Wes and I were laughing at it.
Do you want to go ahead and get into the likes and dislikes, or do you have anything else to say?
No, I don't have anything else to say.
So we're going to do... Okay, I don't know why I explained that. So we're going to do the likes and dislikes and reviews.
As if we've never done this before.
And then we're going to end it with the ending credits song. We're going to end it with the song. Okay?
Oh, okay. Yes, you told me about this. Okay.
So... Yeah, I mean...
What's your likes and dislikes?
The beginning was pissing me off because the credits were taking too long. I don't
even remember the credits. I remember it felt like it was fast forward. It's like, boom, these are the diner and the cash drawer. I was like, did I miss something?
It looked like a little fucking, Quentin Tarantino sticking you up diner scene, whatever.
I can see that.
Gary Busey, cool. The credits took too long for me. And usually when you have credits, that kind of helps explains what the movie's going to be about. It was just like baking smoke or whatever. I don't know why that pissed me off. But I ended up liking the score because it was so cheesy with the...
I didn't think it was horrible. Yeah.
No, I ended up... It grew on me. The score. And the acting was top tier porn acting level that I appreciated. Simple to follow.
Yeah.
Did it take a while for us to actually get a gingerbread man in action for this movie? Maybe even for the hour time, you think that would come in like 10 minutes later. It took a while for us to see the monster.
To build it up.
But
he had to bake. He had to cook. Let him cook.
Let him cook. Yeah, you had to let him cook. But I didn't hate it. Would I watch this movie again? No. I've seen what I need to see. Nothing to rewatch. Maybe if I still did certain drugs or whatever, like, oh, I wish I could watch this one's high again or something. Sure.
That's what made me agree to like watch this. It was suggested Amazon. We watched something, and then the next suggested one was this movie, and I was like, that looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
I put it on my saved list, and then and here we are.
And here we are. After 3 tries, you found the movie.
I wasn't even thinking about that one until like I went through so many lists online. Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, that's the one I wanted to see.
Everyone was casted well. It did what it needed to do for this level of satirical just puppetry. I like the low, because of beautiful things happens when there are budget constraints, and because of that they had to literally rely on just good old-fashioned puppetry and tight camera angles to hide the puppeteers, which was good.
Yeah. I was reading some of the IMDb like bloopers things. Like sometimes you could see like a cast member in some of the scenes or one of the scenes.
Yeah, I heard that too, like a hand or something.
Yeah, a hand for the trigger pulling thing, the gun, and then like some random staff production assistant or somebody was like in one of the scenes. I don't remember seeing it, but either way, yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, my likes were, I thought the puppets were great. I thought they really got the teeth down because I like teeth. They got the Gary, like they really made it look, and when you see the sequel, the teeth are different. They're like more pronounced.
You know what? I stand by this, and you know I don't compliment myself often, but I do have perfect teeth. My bottoms are straight. My top, I've only had one cavity in my whole life.
Show more.
See. I think I have perfect teeth.
My granny said I had great teeth with no braces. Did you have braces?
No.
Me neither.
No?
I have this one that kind of goes to the side. That's it.
Oh,
my
that's
bottom
character.
ones are not great. Yeah,
but
character.
I never had braces.
Yeah.
Only had one cavity.
One cavity?
The filling I had to get. Yeah.
Just one cavity
Just
your whole
one
life?
cavity my whole life.
For all that Coca-Cola you drink?
I know, right?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. This is the South. We drink Coca-Cola,
Yeah,
not like Pepsi, like my mom from New York. Yeah.
That's sacrilegious. Yeah. I thought it was good special effects for the budget, for the assumingly small budget. Yeah. It was just as ridiculous as the trailer looked. I thought it was.
I didn't even watch the trailer. How was the trailer?
Yeah. Stupid. It was just it just looked like a little hand puppet.
Gary Busey more than the film alluded to, or did they?
It was more of the Gingerdead Man than Gary Busey, but I mean, it was his voice.
Okay, so they kept it accurate.
I don't actually remember. I meant to look this up. I don't remember if he does the voice in the sequels and the ones after that. Did you look that up?
For the sequels, no, but it makes sense because he's the spirit that lives on. Just
because
like
I remember
Mike Myers or whatever.
I remember like listening in the partial sequel that I watched. I remember telling Wes, I was like, it doesn't sound like Gary Busey. It's similar, but it's not.
It didn't even sound like him in this movie.
So, like,
but
I guess he only got
paid.
Maybe he was still mad.
Okay,
you know.
Sure.
I think they got somebody else. I'll look it up.
But it's just a growling voice. You can easily just replace that as like, ha ha, come and get you.
Yeah, but you can tell the difference. Though you can't. I could tell the difference. I was really rooting for dislikes. I was really rooting for the butcher baker guy, Brick, to like hook up with the Latina girl, but then he gets possessed. So, oh well. Okay. And like I said, it wasn't. I was disappointed that it wasn't as Christmassy as I had hoped. So that's why I had to fluff this up.
I think a gingerbread cookie is good enough.
Yeah, I just wanted a little sleigh bell or something.
What's that movie with Bruce Willis? It's a Christmas movie, not an action movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can see it, but I can't remember what it's called.
It's a fucking action
movie. Almost
a
Lethal Weapon. That's not it.
Not Lethal Weapon, but it's like it's a Christmas.
Hard something.
Die Hard. Everyone's like, this is a fucking Christmas movie, even though it's like it's an action movie. It's like, no, it's a fucking Christmas movie.
Gremlins too. Then I guess whatever. That was on the list, but
I think it's enough to qualify. Like, just bring the whore.
The cookie. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any reviews?
Yeah, I have 2. I'll do one of mine first, and then you can go.
Okay.
This is very short. My first one. This is from Rotten Tomatoes. Needs Big B. That's the reviewer. The 9mm handgun goes so hard. 5 stars.
Just for that.
Yeah, just for that. That was my first review.
All right. Okay. I have a review from Letterboxd. It's a 0.5 star by Tim. If someone on your staff gets cut and then reaches out to pour blood on the food you're cooking, then you decide to keep cooking with those now bloody ingredients, then maybe your shop deserves to be shut down. This is awful, even by Charles Band standards. It's not funny in the slightest, and not a person in this movie knows how to act like an actual human being. 9 people like this.
Okay. I got 4 out of 10 IMDb from Bench WB. 4 out of 10. Did Gary Busey owe someone money? Before I got blasted.
I saw that one.
Yeah. We never picked the same one. We almost do. But
yeah.
Before I get blasted, I want to acknowledge that I'm familiar with full moon films and have seen quite a few over the years. The Trancers series is among my favorites, whatever. But the Gingerdead Man was an unfortunate mess. There are pros and cons. Excuse me. And believe it or not, the killer cookie, looking very much like it's made of rubber, is the best
Gary
part.
Busey.
Mm-hmm. I've become a fan of Gary Busey in his Is He Insane recent years. So his presence either is live form or vocally as a cookie is really amusing. The other actors aren't as bad as one might expect either, but everything else in the film drags and drags and drags. Not to mention the production budget appears to be under $100. Check out the bakery sign that looks like it was painted for a junior high pep rally.
It does.
I know these flicks are self-financed, and that's a great thing, but there wasn't much to work with. The movie clocks in at around 60 minutes, so for there to be so many slow spots, i.e. scenes of the cookie, I don't know, it was difficult to watch. Will this be a cult classic? Yeah, probably. Just given the featured actors and the premise, but it's just not very good, even by full moon standards. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. So those are my 2 reviews.
All right. I have 2 more. They're short though.
Okay.
One, they're both from Letterboxd. One is 5 stars by Teddy. Child's play, but dog shit. I can see that. And then one more 5-star by Akachow. What if we kissed while a talking cookie was trying to kill us? I relate most to the drunk mom. This is what I call cinema. One person like this.
Mom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Yeah. So we watched Gingerdead Man.
Watched Gingerbread Man.
Dead. You keep saying gingerbread.
Gingerdead.
Gingerdead
Man.
He's dead.
So we can't end it without I'm in charge of the music. So it ends with the credit song. The song is sung by the director in the end.
Oh, I didn't know this. I don't know any of this.
The song is made by Ryan Galicia, a.k.a. Cousin Skeeter, which you can find him on SoundCloud, and he has 497 listeners. Skeeter. His profile says, I ain't 16 and I ain't pregnant. I'm 5'9" male, Leo, and my friends say I have a great sense of humor. So this is the person who made the credit song, which, I'm sorry, I thought it was magical. I thought it was great. And for copyright reasons, I'm just going to have to sing it and you have to look it up yourself because it was great. It had soulful harmonies in the back, like black church choir thing is going in the background. So Dana, I'm going to have you sing this, and I'm going to sing the rest. So every time I say a line, you say this.
Okay.
So give me a ballad. Sing this part.
I can't help this.
Good. All right, you start it off.
Like
and say it different every time. Go ahead.
Okay. I can't help this.
The hour draws nearer.
I can't help this.
The meaning is clearer.
I can't help this.
The thirsty grow stronger.
I can't help this.
I can't wait any longer.
I can't help this.
I'm starting to change now.
I can't help help this.
I can't feel the pain now.
I can't help this.
No thoughts of tomorrow.
I can't help this.
No remorse and no sorrow.
I can't help this.
The blackness in my mind.
I can't help this.
A nightmare for mankind.
No one can help this.
The evil that men do.
I can't help this.
A gift from me to you.
I can't help this.
Your fear is left to me.
I can't help this.
The blood has set me free.
I can't help this.
Anointed by the dead.
I can't help this.
My thoughts now turn to red. I can't help this. So that explains what happened in this movie? I don't think so. But
I know what you're talking about now.
These are the lyrics.
I blocked this song out.
I
blocked it out. It's awful. It's awful.
I loved it.
Who wrote this again?
Ryan Galicia, a.k.a. Cousin Skeeter.
You know what's funny? My mom's first husband's nickname was Skeeter, and he was real country, apparently.
You have a cousin?
No, it's not my cousin. My mom's first husband.
Your mom's first husband?
Before my Spanish dad.
Skeeter?
His nickname was Skeeter.
Oh my God, Dana.
My granny never let us forget that she was married before our daddy.
I thought it was real exotic,
Skeeter.
and I never heard this name before, but I wanted to name my daughter Dana because I never heard it before. I'm like...
There was one person at her high school that had that name, and she said, that one.
That's so special and exotic. Dana. With a husband named Skeeter.
No, he wasn't my dad.
What I said, your mom with a husband named Skeeter.
Yeah. It made it sound like that was my dad, and
you're like,
me the kid.
And then she tells me like, when you're poor, you eat ketchup sandwiches. No, that's white people. Black poor people would never ever do
What
that.
do y'all eat when you were poor? What did y'all eat if you didn't eat ketchup sandwiches?
That is white.
Okay, well, what did you black poor? What did you eat in the 80s?
Like you would eat cereal with water, or stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's not what you ate for lunch and dinner. What'd you eat
cereal
with
water?
But what'd you eat for lunch and dinner?
Just what
cereal.
I would eat. My parents wouldn't eat whatever that was. The peanut butter and jelly, like soda crackers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like
Vienna sausages.
You ask any poor white person, any poor black person, they will never have ketchup sandwiches on their menu. That's just horrible.
I feel like I need to ask another black person.
You do that, and you will not get that answer. Okay. So that was Gingerdead Man. And it feels good to record and do things that are familiar to me. I came over here and I was very nervous about recording. I don't know why. I felt very weird.
Because it's been a minute.
It's not only that. I just feel very strange and weird.
Life
living
is
in the
different
reality without my sister. So I just...
Yeah, she was a big, fan. She
listened to every single episode when she was working at her vape. Yes.
Oh,
She got time to spend at her vape shop.
True.
She just
I'm surprised
worked at
she
her
would
vape
listen
shop.
to us
She
talk a bunch of crap.
She put every single label on her horror candles because she had the time.
Oh, that's right.
For
our merch.
Our merch or what?
Did. 5. I'm like, Carmen, you're just sitting there all day.
How many
put
boxes?
These stickers on these candles.
Yeah, she did all that.
She did, and she did a good job. They were straight.
Yeah,
she put them on straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll probably do a tribute episode to Carmen too.
Sure.
You know what we should do? Because she loved bunnies. Let's find like a bunny horror.
I have a couple bunny horrors in my
Easter related. It can just
no.
be like
I
bunny
found
horror.
some bunny horrors that I wanted to do.
Yeah,
that were in my chamber, so we could do that.
Okay.
So our next
when's Carmen's birthday?
May 9th, 1990.
Okay.
May 9th.
So that's right after Easter. It could be an Easter one too, if you want to incorporate that.
Yeah. But that was fun. I enjoyed it. At the beginning, I was a little shaky, but it got better, and I got used to the horrible soundtrack and the porn acting, and obviously it was awful. Cult classic enough to create so many sequels. So we'll see how those are.
I want to watch all that shit. Honestly,
sometimes magic is lost when a higher budget is bought to something. Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't lose that low budget appeal. I hope not,
because there's a lot to watch under the Full Moon feature production, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. So We should probably do like a what is it called? Where we sit live and watch the thing, something theater, mystery theater,
sure, live,
because they're ridiculous.
Live. Oh yeah, we need to do that.
We should watch the sequel and do that.
Yeah, yeah, we need to do a lot of things that we said we were going to do.
We have a list.
Yeah, we talked about doing art live that we haven't done. Look.
You know what?
Anyway, so any of
we
you...
have jobs too, okay? Just be happy that we showed up again, okay?
I guess. If you're still out there, I know that consistency is key, but look, hey.
We are not on time for anything, ever.
We're not. It's just us. And you take it or leave it. I'm sorry that it's not consistent. But anyway.
Editing, recording, buying equipment, all the things. It's a lot.
We did that like 4 years ago. We had all the stuff. But anyway, so that was Dana's
trying to
pick.
make it. Some people feel sorry for us, and you're ruining it.
I know, right?
Yep, we're still squirreling away episodes very slowly. We have a backlog,
We're not doing that again.
We'll deal that. Yeah, we're not good being squirreling stuff away because then we procrastinate even worse than we usually do.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever done.
That's not for how our brains work. But anyway, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching and listening. It's recommended that we would appreciate if you watch it because I brush my hair to be on this fucking camera.
And she's wearing special sunglasses.
I guess.
And she's wearing earrings.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
And Kwanzaa. Happy holidays. That's
and
the correct
Hanukkah,
word.
Kwanzaa, Christmas. And Krampus. Whatever you celebrate.
Krampus. Yeah. All that.
Yeah.
Happy Consumerism Month. Bye.
Bye.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, maybe that was a bad idea.
Let's talk about buttered sausages.
Okay, here we go.
It's 10:30. Y'all haven't started yet.
The evil that men do.
I can't help this.
A gift from me to you.